There is no modern world without the internet. Like the Industrial Revolution before it, the internet and the information age it sparked has created a seismic shift that completely changed how we live and communicate, do business, shop, entertain ourselves, and even explore the universe. Though it has become completely ubiquitous, few saw the internet coming, and no one could have predicted its impact. Now we wonder, how did we ever live without it? And can anything ever replace it? The internet has its roots in pure fiction. In 1898, just as telephones were entering American households, writer Mark Twain penned a sci-fi short story titled From the London Times in 1904. In it, he predicted a future in which all the world's phone lines were connected, and the daily doings of the globe could be seen and shared by everyone across oceans. Using what Twain called a telectroscope, the story's protagonist called up different corners of the world to look at life, study strange sights, and communicate with others. But it wasn't exactly Twain's best work, and the story was largely forgotten. Then, in August 1962, computer scientist J.C.R. Licklider proposed a similar idea of computers that could talk to one another. As director of the U.S. Department of Defense's Advanced Research Projects Agency, or ARPA, Licklider's memos about an intergalactic computer network explained much of how today's internet now functions, including cloud computing. 7 years later, the first message was sent from one computer to another over ARPANET. The communication from UCLA to Stanford was meant to say login, but only the LO made it through before the system crashed. Still, the internet was born that day in 1969. Things sped up from there. In 1971, programmer Ray Tomlinson sent the first email. He also introduced the @ sign. Different networks were tested throughout the decade at research centers in the US, UK, and Norway. And on January 1st, 1983, ARPANET was officially migrated to TCP/IP, or Internet Protocol. A year later, this was the standard for all military computer technology. In 1991, English computer scientist Tim Berners-Lee created the World Wide Web, an information management system accessible to anyone with a connection. In only 40 years, the internet developed from a system that could barely send 2 letters into a network that could return millions of search results containing billions of words in just seconds. In 1994, a Pizza Hut pizza was the first thing ever purchased on the net, and we've never looked back. As computers shrink from our desks to our pockets and wrists, and as the internet connects not only to our families, but our devices, our houses, our cars, and our everything else, all while connection speeds ramp up exponentially, the question now becomes, what could possibly be next?
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.